Why are you out here supporting the Second Amendment?
Because the Second Amendment is what guarantees all of our other rights. Without the Second Amendment, we've got nothing.
There's probably over 300 million firearms in the United States. At least 3/4 of them are semi-automatics. A semi-automatic discharges 1 round every time you pull the trigger. Most hunting rifles, most pistols, many shotguns are semi-automatics. A semi-automatic can be reloaded very quickly with a magazine. If you limit the magazine length from 30 rounds, which is a normal capacity, it's not high capacity, it's a normal capacity. If you limit that down to 10 rounds, which is what's happened in New York State the last decade and a half, that has not reduced any crime. Less than 1/10 of 1% of firearm crimes are committed with long guns. Long guns include modern sporting rifles, shotguns, bolt-action rifles, semi-automatic rifles.
Today because I'm tired of our civil liberties being eroded. I'm not even a gun owner, but I recognize the right that the people have to keep and bear arms for self-defense, whether that be against criminals or against the tyrannical government, it doesn't matter. The fact is this issue was settled 100, 200, 300 years ago. We should not still be out here having to protest for our God-given natural rights. And that's the bottom line.
Absolutely.
That's all I have to say.
We're doing better than that. Line is unbelievable, man.
Over 500 murders in New York City last year. Half of them were committed, less than half, with firearms. Most of those illegal. The other half, people were killed with knives and feet and hands and baseball bats and things such as that. Bloomberg was responsible for those deaths because those people could not defend themselves because he has made New York City a gun-free zone, crime spree zone.
Oh, so if it happens in the winter time, you can't wear a mask.
Do you understand?
I guess. Or these guys, look at this. Look at, you believe this? All because I have a mask on. This is what happens here. They want me to take my mask off.
What just happened, man?
They want me to take my mask off.
Why? You submit the facial recognition, man.
I don't. They want to know who everyone is. I didn't do anything wrong.
You want to send the agents to their house?
Yeah, of course.
You're not going to comply, right?
No way. You kidding me?
At some point.
Don't do to Saratoga what you did to Albany.
I could get a pickup. I could buy as much guns I want.
Okay, I could buy 6,000 rounds of ammunition or more, and I can start a small army. Okay, and these people who buy these guns like that, they bring it across. What are you doing? Revealing me?
Can you just go back to what you just said? These people who buy guns like that.
Yeah,
It's the
If
people.
I said these people talking about black people or these people
Stereotyping
talking about Hispanic people, these people would be completely unacceptable. And that's why
And that's why-
when you say these people and these rifles, that bothers me. Right? Well, I own an AR-15 because that's what my government taught me how to use. And that's what I'm going to use for home defense.
Yeah.
You buy what you want, God bless you.
the thing is when you buy. You buy a gun to defend your home, that's one thing. When you take your guns outside your home and say, I'm going to defend myself outside my home, that's something else.
That's right. It is. It is.
That's two different things there.
You know, when you take it out of your,
My guns
you
go to the
defend your
rifle
property
range, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I generally don't need to defend myself at the rifle range. It's
or the gun show.
really not a problem. How you doing? Good. Appreciate it.
And you do realize, sir, you do realize that illegal drone strikes kill way more kids and civilians than legal assault rifles.
Let me say this to you. Back in the 1930s, we had machine guns. And our government, right, federal government, they took that off the mark and said nobody's supposed to have that. It's illegal to have.
Only criminals have them, though, right? You think criminals don't have automatic machine guns?
Probably do. They make it illegal.
Yeah, but you think that, like, my point is, do you think that the fact of a machine gun ban stops the criminal?
They have it. They get caught when they go to prison.
How about
just stopped.
Mexico? Mexico, it's illegal for the citizens to own guns, but their gun crime is about 5 times that of the United States. How do you figure that one?
Because of the drug laws that was going on over there.
Well, if you make drugs illegal here, only the drug lords will have them. We'll have the same
If you're
gangs
talking
here.
about this guns that came from the United States that went on over there, it was George Bush that made that.
No,
Yes,
that
it
was
George,
Obama and
no,
it was Eric Holder.
It was George Bush that came and made that. Made that policy.
You heard of Fast and
then
Furious,
Obama
right?
came in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
was
And
Obama
Obama
and
took
Eric
over,
Holder.
and Obama took over, and it happened then, and when Obama's term.
So
It was George Bush policy that started that program.
So you don't believe that if it happens on your watch, it's your fault? So you're just basically, if it's your watch, it's the previous guy's fault. Is that what you're saying?
No.
If it happens on your watch, accept responsibility and do the right thing.
From Saratoga Springs, and Rob will tell us who he is, because he's very exciting.
Can everybody hear me? Okay, my name is Rob Arrigo. I'm with the Campaign for Liberty, and I'm also a Republican Party member, and I organized the pro-Second Amendment rally that went on next door to you, as well as the events that we did inside. I want to say first and foremost that every single person here, whether you are pro-Second Amendment or you want to ban assault or AR-style rifles, we are all against gun violence. Nobody here wants any gun violence.
All violence.
That being said, there is an rational and then there is what I would consider an irrational means towards ending gun violence. The emotional argument is, well, if people can't legally own AR-style rifles, then that means that we can prevent these types of tragedies. And the honest truth about it is no matter what we do, these kinds of tragedies can't be prevented. In New York State in 2011, how many total people died because of an AR-15 style rifle? Does anybody know? Come on.
Nobody should.
5.
Nobody. That's
Five.
too many.
And we agree. But there's no utopia on this planet. And unfortunately, people do bad things. So the question is, do you punish the 6 to 10 million gun owners of these style weapons because the 0.1% are reckless with them? That's the question. The fact of the matter is that if you ban magazines greater than 10 rounds, you are effectively outlawing the types of weapons that use magazines. This includes hunting rifles. This includes shotguns. Yes, because they all use magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. People, they do not manufacture rifle magazines under 10 rounds. They do not exist. But they don't.
That's why we need law.
So why do I need 10 rounds? Well, do I need 10 rounds to hunt? No, I don't. Do I need 10 rounds to defend my family?
Damn right.
And while I do not and cannot predict the future, neither can you, and neither should you have the right to tell me what I can and cannot defend my family with. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my taxes. I've never committed a crime in my entire life. I own an AR-15. I will continue to own an AR-15. And if you come to take my AR-15, I will be forced to use any and all means necessary to prevent you from taking it peacefully.
Rob, thank you very much for speaking.
Any final thoughts before you wrap it up, man? Good job, very successful.
Yeah, hopefully. I wish I did
think
a
you got
better
your
job.
point
I think I
across.
got my point across, though.
Excellent, excellent.